How's it going, my amazingly bizarre people? We're back with another video on Bleach Rebirth of Souls, but today we're going to be talking about the big characters that have yet to be revealed for this game's base roster. There are a couple of characters that people really want in this game that are missing, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. But before we really hop into the conversation, go ahead and tell me what characters that have yet to be revealed that you really want to see in this game, and go ahead and leave a like and subscribe because we're going to be continuing to make Bleach Rebirth of Souls content as time continues to progress. Now, I'm sure we all can't forget that they did reveal Kaien as his own playable character this Monday, and I don't think people are upset that Kaien is his own playable character. I do think they're surprised for sure. I don't think anyone had like Kaien on their wish list. But I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, go ahead and tell me down in the comments below. But I don't think anyone had him on their wish list. But you know, in the comments, it seems to me that people are anxious because there's a couple characters that they really want in this game that they have yet to see. Now, the number one character that I think people want to see in this game that they have yet to see is Baragan. And I gotta agree. I mean, if we're talking about me personally, if we're talking about all like out of all the members of the Espadas, out of the Espada, yeah, he's definitely the one. He's definitely the one I want the most. I mean, this character design is just he's just so cool. He's so cool, and I think we all really want him in the game. Now, if we're gonna talk about all of the Espada here, I've said for the longest time that I do think, and I kind of still think, that all the Espada are gonna be in the game. But if they're not, you know, if they're not all gonna be in the game, you could do away with these two. You could do away with those two, Aruru, Eri, Zamari. You could get rid of them and just give us Baragan and Yami. I think that's fair. I think that's fine. But nah, I think we need all of the Espada. Honestly, I still want to. If they're not all gonna be in the game, do away with these two right here. Get rid of them. Just give us Baragan and Yami. Now, like I said, I do still think they're all gonna be in the game. At least I hope they're still all gonna be in the game. But maybe we'll see. Definitely in the coming days. Now, if we're not talking about the Espada, like the next number one character, I think people want to see a lot, want to be in this game a lot. That's gonna be Orihime. Now, Orihime, this might actually be, she might be a little controversial because there's the people who want her, and their reasoning for her like being able to be in this game is that she's pretty much in every other Bleach game that's out there, right? So if she's in those, she could be in this, right? But you know, there people's counter argument to that is that she's not really a fighter, which is true. She's more of a support character, but it's not like she doesn't have any fighting abilities at all. She just is mainly a support style character, right? But like I said, she can fight for sure. She's not defenseless, right? She can fight, but she just doesn't have to, or just doesn't fight usually. Like I said, she's a supporting character. Now, if we're just looking at the comments, if we just go to the comments, I've seen him a couple of times, and we do have him on the list here. Or we do have him pulled up. Like Momo, we got her pulled up too. She's a character I've been seeing a lot as well. There's Orihime. you know, I didn't mention this, but 32 characters. Kaien was the 32nd character to be revealed. Now, I'm thinking now that we got Kaien, kind of threw off a lot of people's, including me, kind of threw off a lot of our predictions. But I'm still thinking either we're probably gonna be just barely in the 40s when it comes to characters. Now, if we're getting all this by the or he made Momo and him, right? We're gonna be That's gonna be like Actually, there's still a couple other characters too that we're not gonna talk about in this video, but there's still a couple other characters that they can add in this game for sure. No, I can actually just pull them up. I just pull them up real fast. Real fast. This guy. Who else? Who else? Who else? I mean, he could be in there. Like these characters could be, they could be in there, but do they need to be? That's where things get a little tricky. I think honestly, honestly, these two might be it. Might be it. Yeah, I mean, if I'm just looking, I mean, we can if we're talking about the Visored group, maybe them. I don't think it's very likely for them to get added in the base game. But if dare I say, if Kaien can be in, they can. I wouldn't say it like that, but I think that might hold some truth. It might hold some truth. Who else am I looking for? I'm looking for another group. Oh yeah, they're in humans. They're in humans. Right here. The Fullbringers. Now, are they gonna be in the base? No, they're not. I don't even know why I really pulled this up. They're definitely not gonna be in the base roster. I think these characters are more gonna be DLC for sure. I'm thinking the Lost Substitute arc is definitely gonna be reserved for DLC. Yeah, that's how I feel about that. So if we're just talking about the base roster, the Visor group, this guy, that guy, that's pretty much it. Honestly, that's pretty much it. Now, I guess we're coming to a close here, but yeah, I've been seeing, and I do agree. I do agree, especially with Baragan. We definitely need. I mean, if we're talking about any, no, give me him rather than Orihime. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. If I had to choose, I'm taking him over Orihime for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. But that's just me though. You can disagree, and I could respect that. I could respect that for sure. But he says I just need that man to be in there. I need him to be in there. But let's take a look at some of these comments. Yeah, this. Hold on a second. Maybe you spell her name wrong, cause I see Retsu, and I do think about like Retsu. I am thinking of her, but Retsu's probably just gonna be DLC. Retsu's most likely just gonna be DLC for sure with the Thousand Year Blood War arc. She'll probably be somewhere in there. I did a video on that a while back too. I've been making a lot of videos on this game, but pushing the propaganda. I don't. I think the retro could definitely be in, but in the base game, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I think she's gonna be DLC, and I think it's just gonna be the Thousand Year Blood War arc variant of her. Honestly, I don't think it's gonna be this. I don't think it's gonna be this Retsu. But I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, hey, I love Retsu. So, it's a win is a win. You know what I mean? A win is a win. Let's take a couple more looks. I mean, that's really it. I like as we're getting closer to this game's release. Again, I do think we're gonna be seeing more more trailers, things like that. We haven't, as I'm recording this, we could still get something later today, but we didn't get anything yesterday. We could get something tomorrow, but who knows? Who knows? They could drop something at like 3, and I'll be there for sure. Actually, what time did they drop that special trailer? What time did they drop this? Oh no, no, we're past that point already. What about? Well, that was the movie trailer. What about this? Is the special trailer? Okay, that was at 9 a.m. Okay. Okay, well, I don't think this game, like, I don't know if there's really a pattern to how they release trailers. I don't know. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think about what we talked about down in the comments below. Let me know your characters, your big like big characters that are missing from from this game's base roster that you really want. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That'll be it for today. Until next time.